Alright, what up, y'all? It's Metaphor, back for more to kick the raw, representing everyone's you and non-verse. We're going to do a video on Leo in the 7th house, which is that fixed fire. And this in the 7th house would make it Aquarius Rising. Aquarius Rising would be that fixed air, right? And the fixed air is, you know, staying on the same wavelength of their their logicality, their practicality, and the air signs tend to make more sense. And then you got your fire in the 7th house. I don't know why I did a square real quick, but you got the fire in the 7th house, and this would be being fixed on, staying in the same light of your own. To say it, I don't want to keep on saying the word fixed to describe the word fixed, but fixated upon your own visions, ways of feeling. Okay, so like Leo would have their own individual feeling on something, and if they feel that way and you making them feel that way, that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So Leo being here, it's all about being able to really express yourself and be one's individuality. To say that this isn't hard for a fixed sign, but it's like trying to go through life and be able to stay on your own path and not be altered because you see another individual in their own space, making a difference, right? And hold on, I'm about to say this motherfucker about to run my phone over and shit. Chill, you know what I'm saying? Hold up. I might be in an interesting space, but yeah, let me continue with what I'm saying. Let me explain what just happened. I'm in the parking lot and the motherfucker about to run my shit over. That shit might have happened. Alright, but yeah. So, you don't want to be looking to others in this space, but you want to, with your 7th house, you want to look at your 5th house, right? So your 5th house would be Gemini. Your 5th house, Gemini, would be expressing your mutable ways of also logic and practicality and ways of communication. Also the air is very communicative, of course. Something travel through the wind, it's going to move from one space to another, right? So, Gemini being in your 5th house, you want to be able to be fluid with your way of communicating, right? And if you're fluid with your way of communicating as an Aquarius, then boom, you're able to tap into this 5th house nature because it's that sextile, right? So 5th and the 7th house being a sextile, you have the ability to tap into this nature a little bit easier whenever you communicate with others a bit more. Be a little bit curious. Maybe only a smart person could play stupid, right? So maybe you play a little bit dumb. You see what I'm saying? Aquarius, we know y'all smart as fuck. We know y'all the scientists. We know y'all know everything about fucking life in general. So it's like act like you don't a little bit, and you're gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? If you want to tap into the wisdom and knowledge of this relationship, it's gonna be your 9th house, and Aquarius 9th house would be you're gonna have Gemini being in that 5th house, and you have Libra in the 9th house, right? So your wisdom and knowledge is going to be ways of relating with others. So Libra being this cardinal air, initiating, creating one's way of relating with others. Libra tend to be so relatable to the point they don't even know what the fuck they want to do in their life. They kind of have issues choosing. So, air signs would be a little bit flighty. So it's kind of like, think about it this way. Your 1st, your 5th, and your 9th house, your fire. But if you have air in your fire, it's like your visions and your communications kind of go hand in hand. So, being able to tap into that will really help you out. There's a lot more people than I thought would be in this parking lot. But yeah, uncomfortability creates growth and all that. But yeah. Hold up, y'all. Appreciate y'all bearing with me. Aquarius probably one of my. This is random. Aquarius probably one of my favorite signs. They don't really give a fuck. Pretty arrogant. Aries, Aquarius, probably motherfucking Sagittarius. Probably my top three. But yeah, besides that, being able to tap into your wisdom and knowledge in your 9th house, which is that Libra, right, and then your 5th house being Gemini, being able to express yourself in a mutable way, a fluid way of communicating. So it's like, whenever you kind of play dumb with this Gemini 5th house way of expressing yourself, right? you're relating with another on their wisdom and knowledge, because you already know what the fuck popping, but you see what I'm saying, you're able to, express yourself in a way that's fluid, and boom, you got that shit on lock. You see what I'm saying? Really, fixed modality brings out an energy. So you already gonna have a whole lot of things to say in general, a whole lot of thoughts on things already. So it's like, this is kind of beside the point, but also correlating to say that, the Saturn and the Sun, they kind of not really opposites, but they think about Saturn being a very dark planet, the Sun being a very light planet, right? And you think about it this way: your seventh house being your relation, right? So your way of relating is the Sun, right? But your personal way of being is Saturnian, and co-ruled by Uranus. But your chart ruler is what I'm trying to say is Saturn. So instead of trying to rule over people, try to relate to them. You see what I'm saying? So boom. Aquarius Rising, which is that fixed air, and you have your seventh house being Leo, which is that fixed fire. Much love to y'all.